You check your bank account even though you know exactly what's in there. $47,000, $83,000, $215,000. Doesn't matter. The number never feels like enough. You refresh it anyway, hoping this time it'll trigger some feeling of security that never comes. If you're someone who's never felt financially secure no matter how much you save, stay with me. Because what's happening in your brain isn't about the amount in your account. It's about something neurologists call the hedonic treadmill, and it explains everything.
Here's the thing. Financial gurus tell you the same solution. Budget better, save more, invest smarter. As if security is just a math problem you haven't solved yet. But research from behavioral economist Richard Easterlin shows something wild. Your brain doesn't measure financial security in absolute terms. It measures in relative terms. You don't feel secure because you have $100K. You feel insecure because you don't have $200K yet. This isn't a character flaw. This is hedonic adaptation. Every time you hit a goal, your brain recalibrates. The new number becomes the new zero, and your nervous system starts scanning for the next gap. Let's talk about why $50K never felt like enough, and neither did $100K. Your brain doesn't experience money as a static number. It experiences it as a comparison. Studies on financial satisfaction show that people compare themselves not to their past selves, but to their peer group. When you had $10K saved, you compared yourself to people with $30K. You felt behind. Then you hit $50K and suddenly you're aware of people with $200K. The goalpost didn't move because you're greedy. It moved because your reference group upgraded with your progress. Your brain doesn't register, I have more than I did. It registers, I have less than they do. That's not insecurity. That's how comparison works. But here's where it gets darker. Research on high achievers shows that the more you accomplish financially, the more you notice what you haven't accomplished. You hit 100K saved, your brain immediately notices you're not at 500K. You pay off your house, you notice you don't have the investment portfolio your colleague has. Psychologists call this the arrival fallacy, the false belief that reaching a goal will create lasting security. But your brain doesn't celebrate milestones, it recalculates deficits. Success doesn't eliminate insecurity, it reveals new layers of it. Now, here's the uncomfortable question. If you made 20% more, would you actually feel secure? Or would you just have 20% bigger problems? If you're honest, really honest, the number isn't the issue. The feeling is. And no amount of money fixes a feeling problem. Because here's what the research reveals. People who feel secure at 80K still feel secure at 300K. And people who feel anxious at 80K still feel anxious at 300K. The amount changes, the anxiety doesn't. So here's the truth. You'll never feel financially secure chasing a number. You'll only feel secure when you define what enough means for your life, not compared to others, but aligned with your values. Security isn't a number in your account. It's an answer to a question you keep avoiding. What would actually be enough? Because feelings don't have price tags, they have values. If this shifted your perspective, subscribe for more psychology of money. See you in the next one.